I, I don't know where does that come from. I mean, when someone says something like that, ask, please give me the source of that claim. On what basis are you saying that I have an obligation to enforce hudud? You'll find that it is personal speculation. It is simply people speculate that since this and that and this and that, but if hudud are a question of Quranic text, give me a Quranic text that create this obligation. And the nature of the state that we live in today is a nation state in which all citizens are equal. In this type of state, how can you enforce, there was earlier a reference to multiple judicial systems. That is total chaos and confusion. Because the state should enforce a single law on all citizens equally. And that law, in my view, should be produced by a parliament, a democratic process in a secular state. Because when you have it like that, you can change it if it does not work. But when you do it like, because it's a sin, so the question is, a crime is different from a sin. So a crime should not be made a crime because it's a sin, according to the belief of some people. A totally different process is engaged in the way sins are defined and the consequences of sin, which is in the next life for Muslims, and the question of the power, the political power of the state to enforce a crime that it defines properly. I don't know enough about Malaysian politics and the various states and where they stand. What is clear to me as a public lawyer, as someone who deals with constitutional and legislative text for more than 40 years, I studied this, and you can look up my website and you can look up my resume since the 1970s. To me, yes, this is opening the floodgates. It is opening. How it will happen? Because once you do this, then there is nothing to prevent any state from enacting any law and punishing it in any way, including amputation of the hand, except the death penalty will not be permitted because of the text of the statute exempting the death penalty or keeping it out. But once this is enacted, what is to stop? That's why I think the statement of the G25 is accurate, really, in that what is to stop any state from going ahead and doing this? So you may want to look, the Malaysian politics and system, parliament, may want to do anything. And it is entitled to do that because it was elected. But it should be clear about what it is that it is doing, and should not be doing something that it is not aware of. It's almost like a confidence trick here.